Welcome back to our channel.
I'm Christian.
And I'm Derek.
And apparently we forgot how to film.
We didn't forget. We
had to restart.
We had to restart.
Why did we have to restart?
It was my bad. My mic was off.
Yeah, we got a little fancy little microphone.
We had them before.
Yeah, we did.
Yours is all over your chest though. You might want to pop that out. There you go.
There we go.
Am I still blinking? Okay, I'm blue. I'm gonna be paranoid now, y'all. I'm gonna be paranoid.
So, what are we showing today, Derek?
You know, stitching.
We actually have stitching to show. I'm actually quite impressed with the amount of stitching that this video is gonna have. So y'all keep watching.
Watch the whole thing.
Videos are
so rare these days.
State fair updates. What else? What else do we have going on?
Just all
Fortnight
kinds.
fabrics updates. So we're gonna do this for the second, third, maybe the fourth time. Who knows?
This is only the second.
So grab your stitching, grab something to liquefy your
We were
palette.
only drinking water the first time, but now
she's frustrated.
now we have a little wineage.
Just a little Malbec for the touch.
We do have stitching to show.
Yes.
What else do we have? Oh, we'll just talk while we're doing it.
Yeah, we'll have some
That's fine.
life updates stitched in between. How about that?
I love the pun. Pun.
Pun.
Pun.
What does it show that like we keep watching and they're like, it's like all they want to do is have puns every 2 seconds? Blown Away.
Blown Away on Netflix.
It's a glass blowing competition. It's great.
And the episodes are like 30 minutes, so you can breeze
super
through
quick.
it.
And you can stitch to it. We've learned. Because it's like, I don't know, it's very soothing and relaxing to just sit and stitch to something.
Oh, we also watched, we did not stitch to this, but we watched the Dragon show.
House of the Dragon, the prequel to Game of Thrones on HBO. If you haven't watched it, get into it. Get your subscription now.
It was cool to be back in the world.
I miss the dragons.
It was fun.
I'm thinking of turning my hair white. What do we think?
Absolutely.
I'm going to just put a wig on for Halloween, Thanksgiving.
All right, I'm going to get into stitching.
All right, let's do it.
So, because I want to show it, and we have so much to talk about. How am I going to introduce this piece? Well, I'll just...
It's a restart.
Yeah, I only did a letter. I just changed how I was doing it. I was doing it over 1, now I'm doing it over 2. But it is Plum Street Samplers, Olga.
I love that.
That's what she looks like. And this is where I'm going to move that a little bit. That's where I'm at.
Y'all, look at all that.
I know. That's some
cat
stitching.
Actually has a face. Like, it's not like a back stitch cat.
I don't even have that much more. I think I just have a couple more days. I got to finish the cat. Then there's some pumpkins. And then there's these little things in between here.
Yes.
So not too bad. So I'm stitching this on Grandma's Stuffing. Fortnight Fabrics is from our fall winter
Southern spread
collection, a summer spread. Our fall winter.
Southern.
It was at 2020.
That was 2020.
Southern spread.
A good long time ago now. Gosh, that seems like so long.
So Grandma's Stuffing is kind of a yellow color. It looks like that. This is 32 count linen. The called for was another dyer's fabric, but it was more of a like grayish white color. So I liked this color better. I like doing it with the
stands out.
Yellow
A
little better. And I also did a few I bought this pattern. Actually, I bought this at Keepsakes when we were there.
On our trip to Ohio.
And I did some conversions. So it calls for crescent colors, which I got some of those. But then the colors they were out of, I subs for Weeks Dye Works.
Yes.
And that is where I'm at. I'm entering this for my over 2 even weave. Mm-hmm. So this is 32 count linen. I was originally going to do this pattern and stitch it the way people do like skin for Mirabilia, the over 1, and just do that like 4 stitches for all the 1 and enter this into the over 1 on even weave. But I decided to nix that idea.
So going so much faster now.
It is. It is. I think I have like 2 more days of stitching. So our fair submissions are not due until the first week of like October.
Yeah.
So We should be good. So my Ada piece, I'll show you what I'm doing. It looks like this. It's called Quaker Gone Haunted by Michelle Ink Needlework Designs.
Yes.
I got this at Fire Poppies before they shut down.
Yes.
Actually, I went in the store and I picked this out.
It's so cool actually having like the physical pattern too. Like, I don't know, I'm into the plastic wear.
Oh, God, you are. Oh, sorry.
I'm so full of energy, y'all.
I was so hyped. Now I feel like I'm repeating, so it's boring to me. I was so excited to show this the first time. So this is where I'm at. So I've done a rose, and I've just got to finish filling this in.
That looks really good from here.
It's one of the bigger motifs on there. The
Besides
tree.
The tree, I think it's all the other big
Yeah. So I'm doing this on Winter Forest by us.
Fortnight fabrics.
The fabric here is kind of a bluish fabric.
That was pretty close.
This one is bluish, but it's got like a tannish, brownish color as well. I think it's going to work really well for the whole pattern. And I am doing this one in Weeks Dye Works as well. That is a
We're
substitution.
giving them all the love right now.
It's because we have that here. This called for silken colors and simply wool from Gentle Art. So my texture is going to be different as well as the color slightly. But I think I think I matched it up pretty well.
I think so.
I mean, that looks
pretty
spot on. So that is my stitching.
Congratulations, Derek.
Right? I have like significant stitching. I've also finished an ornament I showed in the last video.
Yes.
Because
his
submitting an
stitching
ornament.
bug is being fed, to say the least.
It is.
I don't know, like now that we're getting, like the days are starting to get shorter and like the temperatures have certainly cooled off here in North Carolina, I'm like, I would like to be inside places more.
I had to blow my nose, and so I removed the mic. I wonder if it did anything.
Make sure it's back on and turned on, please.
Well, it's on. I don't have it on my hip this time. It's sitting here. I have the battery pack sitting.
Should I start with this one?
Yeah, tell
Or do you
that
want to stitch
tragic.
in some life updates?
No, go ahead and talk about this tragic story.
Okay.
I
So,
want to stitch in some life up. Shut up.
I was working on Bella Filipina Triton, and tragedy struck. I moved the hoop, and I noticed while I was moving the hoop that there are two tears in this fabric that are actually noticeable. I'm looking at it, and they're noticeable. So I have decided, well, Derek convinced me more like, not to enter this piece in the fair because
It's not going to be perfect.
It's
Also,
flawed.
it's not going to hang up in my house and look flawed.
so.
And I think they're not going to look, if he just held it up like this, you can't see.
You can't see.
But up close
But
you
I can
can.
see it.
And my worry is that the more tension he puts, the more it's going to rip. It's right here.
There's one there somewhere.
Can you see? You can see it better from the back.
Yeah. Turn it over and give her a show.
It's right there. No, you're not even pointing. It's
There
right
it is.
there. And then the other one.
I thought your finger was my finger.
You're so silly. I don't know where the other one is.
It's near the top somewhere.
But it's very similar.
It's
They're very
similar.
minor. It's
They're
not a full
runs.
hole. It's a run.
Yeah.
It's not a rip.
So
but
the issue is they're gonna see that. And so, oh yeah, well that was the progress I got. I did his tail. I stopped like where his little Triton is, and then everything below the Triton is what I stitched this past.
yeah, so that's just going to be redone.
So I'm thinking fabric change, if restarting. He is going to be complete, I promise.
He'll just be next year's fair piece.
Don't give away the secrets. That's, we have to spoil that down the road. Gotta have some content to show. A whole new State Fair Decisions 2023. So yeah, in lieu of him, I decided to get another piece out that I did finish since last year's fair, and I did this one on 40 count.
You did?
Which
Oh
I
my
was actually very
God.
excited about because I'd never really done anything on 40 count before this. And this was Ink Circles Get Crackin', which I'll show the pattern. And I finished this one like I said, so I'm gonna enter this as my over 2 piece for the fair instead of Triton. It has, mer people.
What is the fabric?
So this is Milton from Subtle Samplers last year, and then all of
Oh.
the floss is Weeks Dye Works also, because I wanted to use the colors, and I don't remember what it called for. Let me see. Gloriana Silks. So I actually went through and like did conversions for
This
each
is really
and every
pretty
one.
though. It's on 40 count, so it's gonna look good.
It's so small.
You're doing that for your over
This
2
will be
one?
my over 2 entry. So I'm gonna finish it really cool. I think I'm thinking like framing it with like some netting and like some little fishing lures or something on there. I don't know. I think it'll be cute. Because I like to have little quirky finishes. I think that really seals the ribbon.
I'm going after a ribbon
Just
this year.
from experience. I
Do
don't
you
know.
understand? I'm not only am I entering 3 things in the cross stitch, but I'm going to enter some plants. I am entering
Amateur photography?
I'm not going to do the photography, but I am entering mixed media art because I do that occasionally. We have art up here that I've done. And I have not finished all my categories yet, but
He's gonna enter a pony in there.
I will
We don't
buy
have.
I will buy a horse and win. Okay, I'm going to get a ribbon.
Can you get me a goat and an alpaca first, and then we'll consider your horse? Thank you.
I'm gonna get a
I've asked
ribbon.
for a very long time.
The goal is a ribbon. I would love it in cross stitch. It would mean something, but you know,
Goat was an alpaca.
I'll take. No.
Yeah, you'll take it. So my Ada piece I'm going to do was going to be that Wizard of Oz piece that I showed that I got at Keepsakes, and I decided that since I already had a finish, I had the time to stitch something bigger to enter for my Ada piece. So I switched to Squirrels of Sumatra.
See, now he's getting 2 really nice pieces.
So,
I think
yeah.
this will be good.
So I think it'll be a better fit for this piece. So I'm stitching this on Moccasin by Fortnight Fabrics. And this is where I'm at so far. Oh,
We
there
own
are.
Fortnite Fabrics, if you didn't know.
Shameless plug. So I got all the way to the bottom of the pattern in this corner. And then I finished an entire page here.
Yes.
So that's what I've done in the last, 3 days, 4 days? I don't know. That part in the
couple
border.
days.
Yeah, I've not stitched very many. But I have until the first week
I'm
of
back.
October. So I'm really, I'm super excited to finish this piece because I've had it going for so long. I'm actually tired of looking at it.
I think it's going to be super
much
nice.
as I love it.
And you're doing that in what color? Not
This
the
is
called for.
Threadworks Autumn Leaves. I think it called for Gloriana Acorns, maybe?
I don't know, because
I
that's
don't
not in here.
remember.
That's just the cover page.
It's over here somewhere.
It's fine.
It's really
It's really okay. It's not even
It's
in
not
there.
even in there. I'm pretty sure it was maybe acorns. I don't know. So yeah, Threadworks Autumn Leaves is what I'm stitching it in. I hope to have that done by the end of this month. And then if I have time, I'm going to do a 1/1 even weave thing probably. I have all of September to do one, so I think I would have enough time if I finish this in time.
If you finish that in time.
But I will.
Because you also have to think about how you're going to actually finish it.
You're gonna frame it.
Oh, am I?
You
Okay.
are. You did such a fantastic job. So that is the stitching update for the two of us, I believe. That's it, right? That's all the
Yes.
stitching we had? Yeah.
That is a lot for me.
That's a year of stitching,
So
actually.
I think we can just transition into some updates so we can just get them done.
Okay.
Because I want to get to this fabric that we never got to last time.
Oh, yes. So stay tuned.
So stay tuned because we haven't when we get to the fabric part, we haven't done that part yet.
No, actually.
So the first story that we're going to tell you. Well, I'll tell you that I was going to tell the bird story, but I'll tell the jasmine story instead.
Okay.
So this week, we had to have the doctor come. Let me roll my thing. The doctor came to the house, and we had to say goodbye to Jasmine.
Yes.
It was very lovely having it done at home. We were able to schedule it. It wasn't an emergency euthanasia.
Yeah.
I know most cases you can't schedule it.
Gronk.
Like with Kronk, which is sad. That's 2 cats this year. But with her, we were able to schedule it. It was a quality of life decision. She was 16. I've had her since I was 19.
And girl was struggling.
And she just wasn't there anymore. But it was nice. We were able to schedule it. And they came to the house, and that was lovely.
Yeah, it was
So
quite peaceful.
we just thought we would update you too in case you ever see videos and you ask.
She doesn't walk by anymore.
She's not going to be walking by anymore. Yeah. If she does, we have a whole different issue
We're
at
having a
hand.
pet cemetery moment, and that is actually an emergency.
If you see her walk by in a video, we need you to immediately message us.
I will evaporate, actually. You won't have to worry.
This will not be okay.
Blink.
Speaking of animals,
Oh my god, you want to tell them what happened this morning?
yes. So I'm going to set this story up.
Set the tone.
Setting the
Picture
tone.
it.
So picture it.
1902.
We woke up at 1 o'clock today.
True that.
Didn't have my coffee yet. I woke up ready to work. So what did we do? We woke up, and in the first hour of work, we had very little left to do for Crazy Annie's, and we finished that in an hour. And then I made my coffee. So Crazy Annie's, I guess I can give an update because we're shipping that to her like tomorrow.
Wow.
She had some requests for different colors, or she wanted different colors, or somebody wanted a different color. So we had to redo Annie's order for this month. So I hope everyone likes the colors.
The revisited.
If you don't like the revamped color, well then
you can
you
take
better.
that up with management.
So this month's neutral is a gray-green color, and the colorful is very summer, tropical.
Think Cancun meets like Saint Tropez.
Meek sangria.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Festive.
so we woke up and finished that in the first hour that we were awake today. Okay, great. We were like, yes, we're rocking it. Make my cup of coffee.
I'm gonna find some plant videos and start getting the disinfectant
Yes.
going.
So we once a month kind of pre-treat all of our plants for pest, but this month
Insecticidal soap. from
this month
Captain Chat.
we actually did find a few spider mites. So we went around and sprayed everything, so that didn't become an outbreak. Well, the smell was kind of overwhelming. Like, there's nothing in this that's going to kill me, but it didn't make me happy.
It also turned our air filter red, so it gave me pause.
It did. So we have air purifiers like in the rooms, and because we have animals, and I just want clean air. But we also, in the main part of the house, have a big one of the big Coways. I think it's
Coway.
And they do not. They have an air quality control light, and we like that to be blue. Well, it went to red.
And we were like, this is the problem.
And it goes blue is good air, purple is you need to fix it, red is something's bad.
Awry.
So we opened the back door, right?
Derek sits on the porch.
He's sitting on the couch. I was sitting on the porch with Yzma. I was on TikTok on my phone, because that's what I do. And I was talking to Yzma. Oh my God, why is my nose doing this right now? I was so good the first video, and now it's like a constant run. Anyways.
We're on jet fuel at this point.
So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to Yzma. I'm hyping her up about her future walk she's going to take in the day. I was
Which
like,
she took.
She did later on. I was like, you excited? You excited? And she was, of course, saying, yes, please, right now. And as I was sitting there talking to her, a finch, well, what I now know was a finch, flew by my head. But then for certain, what I knew at that moment was a big-ass hawk went right by my face. This happened on my porch. From there was a clunk, and I looked, and said finch that is now confirmed had flown into the house because we just had the door open.
It flew into the chiflera tree.
This is where I will leave you. Well, I guess at that moment I was like, honey, a bird flew in the house. Like, I was yelling. And now he can take over his half.
I already knew because I heard the bird before I saw the bird. I heard flapping, and then I saw a bird zip across the house and into the pothos hanging on the wall, and I was like,
over there.
He's like, honey, there's a bird in the house. I was like, I can see the bird. What are we going to do about the bird? I am not Snow White. So I stood up, and I tried to offer my finger as a perch.
As one
and
does.
This rude bird decided to fly across the house into a window and kill itself. And I was like, I mean, I guess it's better than being picked apart by a hawk, but Jesus, like, how dramatic did you have to be? I was
So
saving
yes, he tried to say, do you want to jump on my finger? And
It's a
obviously this is a wild finch. He was like, no. It did zip across the house into the window, and you heard clunk.
it. Chose death.
Like it.
Very short rescue mission.
The bird snapped its neck and hit the floor. It was very
I was an accomplice.
You know,
to
I
murder.
wasn't sad. I was just like, now we are in our second hour of even being awake in the day. I'm still having my first coffee.
I was not ready.
And that was just not something you expect in life. We did get
our house
video
is a little haven.
We did get video of the bird before it killed itself.
Yeah, the video happened literally like 2.3 seconds before the kamikaze pilot took over.
It was so fast.
It was like video, finger, death.
Like half a second, that bird was just like, it was so
and Derek
loud.
was just standing there.
And it just fell.
And he's like, well, we need to go out for lunch.
I needed to get out of this house, okay? So the bird got sent back to nature, and I closed the door because
with
I was
God,
like,
for all intents and purposes.
because we feed a bunch of finch, like we have a bird
Those
feeder.
very exact ones, and I feel like it flew up here because it knew it was like a safety place.
But at the same time, I was like, that hawk knows and is gonna try and
That
come
hawk
back.
has been over here like 3 days in a row. It sits on the corner of the building.
And
over
so
there.
I
I worry for Yzma some days.
did not, yeah, because Yzma's on, she likes to go on the porch. So I didn't want to leave the door open anymore, but I wanted to get out of the house. So yeah, we went to,
Went for lunch.
we went for lunch at
Whole paycheck.
which is Whole Foods, if you didn't know. So we went to their buffet and
buffet.
got some food. We sat there and ate, and we came back home with a bottle of wine, which we're still enjoying now.
Look at us. We are pacing ourselves.
Majorly because we probably went and ate at like 3,
Yep.
and now it's midnight 32.
Monday morning now.
And so
What
we
is
are doing
life?
good.
So
That was
why do
our
you have all
day.
of these?
Okay. So what he's getting mad at me is I'm rolling this crystal around on the counter right here. I have this new. Well, I've paused. I have hit pause.
He had an intervention actually.
But on TikTok, they have these people sell things on live on TikTok.
They need to ban TikTok.
And one of the things they sell are like crystal scoops. And I may have been purchasing a
Can't
few.
see them anymore.
Oh yeah, so they scoop. It's just this like thing, and they scoop, and you get crystals and like.
There
We
are
have-
crystals on every flat surface in this home. He tried to put them in the windows, and every time we closed the door, they'd fall off. So that was no longer a thing.
I have so many crystals.
Hold on.
No, this was my last order.
Do y'all see all these crystals just in a box? Because we have nowhere to put them.
That was my last order. I have a bunch over there. I have a bunch here.
Maybe we should start giving them away. What do we think?
I don't know, but look,
There's
you
like
get these pretty little towers and stuff.
Spheres of all shapes and sizes. Like we have sphere holders literally everywhere, and I'm just like Derek. Like,
Look, everybody made fun of me because I got into this, people around me, and then people started watching and they got addicted. So these come from
Hi.
China. So I was about to say, he's purchased some. We have a few people that have purchased some because it's just really intriguing that you get this scoop. And they're a really good price because they're coming basically wholesale price from China.
I will tell you, they take forever.
Yeah, they
to
take
arrive.
about 4 weeks to get here.
So if you decide to go on TikTok this evening or at 3 a.m., whenever you're watching,
Just type
this,
in crystal scoop and
Go
go
be
there.
scooping.
I love Meow Crystal. I love Avengers
Highland,
Crystal. I
where's
love
that?
Highland Crystal.
Who else do you like? Crystal Studio.
Well, that's also Highland.
That's
They've
Highland
changed
too.
all their names, their
Yeah.
channels to all Highland
There's so
something.
many, y'all. It's
And
dangerous.
Anya is she's with Highland.
Come Baba Queen.
She does amazing
Look
scoops.
at this little alien.
Yeah, I got little aliens.
I'm gonna start sending them with fabric.
That's been my summer addiction. Okay, whatever. It's kept me relaxed.
Choices.
Anyways, whatever.
So this is Derek's TikTok time.
I was not doing that on TikTok when the bird flew by my head, though. I was just
Oh,
watching
he's banned,
TikTok.
actually. But yeah, let's talk about some fabric.
So, since you are with Stitching with Fortnight Fabrics, did anyone notice the name change?
Just slid that in there on you.
We slid it in there because when we first started, it was Married with Stitches, and then we didn't have Fortnight Fabrics. Then we started Fortnight Fabrics, and then it became Fortnight Fabrics. And
People didn't
then,
know Married with Stitches anymore.
yeah, like a lot of people
Been forgotten.
who are buying our fabrics, shops or people, they've heard about Fortnight Fabrics but don't realize we were a Flosstube first that has evolved.
Same.
And there are people who, there's even people, this is why I said it earlier, like we own Fortnight Fabrics. There's been a couple people who, they've watched us here, but then it got Fortnight Fabrics, but didn't realize they're the same. I don't know how that happened. Hey, we're the geniuses. It's just us two.
Choices of words.
It's just us two. So it's a lot of work. We've majorly expanded this year for sure, mostly because we opened up wholesale.
Yes,
which
has been so fun.
It's been fun, but it's been what's keeping us busy. And unfortunately, like, our customers don't see that part because it's going to a shop. And
we put a lot
some
of
our
work in.
stuff is, you know, we've learned schedules a lot better this year. Also, it didn't help with 40 count going on back order. That was such a pain.
Months. And then we got just enough to finish our 40 count back ordered orders. Almost. We have like half of an order left, and I will be so happy. I can print that final label.
So much. And we've undertaken a lot this year too.
Yes.
We learned definitely how to better organize some stuff. Right now, what we've got to organize is how, because as it just being us two, you know, we're doing it. We don't have a whole team, right? Some places, like, nothing bad about them. Weeks Dye Works, we've been there. They have a facility. They have a big team, and they're obviously bigger than us. But we've grown so much that it's kind of hard to get to, you know, some of the stuff like emails. Like, we've stopped doing auctions, which we want to get back to.
Yeah. We put a pause on a few things just so we can focus on other things.
We've had to hit pause so we can figure out things. And one of the things we've been doing is expo, which I still have to finish that booth. And
flash sales.
That's because I got to get...
We had so many bins of fabric that was just left over, so we decided to just...
Well, it wasn't leftover. We
made a lot.
We made stuff for
auctions,
or some of it actually this last time was also like years past fabric of the months. So I just had to get rid of it because we have to have room for some stuff coming in, new adventures that were going on.
Speaking of new adventures.
So speaking of new adventures, we are doing Needlework Expo, and this coinciding with our
Fall Winter 2022 fabric launch.
Yes, because you know we do 2 a year: the spring, summer, fall, winter. I've been posting on social media
visions from spring, summer.
if you recall.
Girthy stem.
So this year is Simpler Times.
They are so pretty, y'all. I was
And
I've
been so they're not surged, but we are going to show them to you here.
So hold that thought.
Yeah, hold it because, okay. So we just came out with the collection, and Derek may not remember all the names.
Are we surprised?
I remember all the names, but I don't remember which one goes with what. Okay.
Because they're not on there. Yes. I took them. That's my fault.
Do you remember what this is called? Probably because you looked at my phone. Okay, so
Timeless.
it's on our social media, but okay, so this is a 6-piece collection, which is pretty much our standard.
Yes.
And we will show you each one of the colors.
This is dyed on 46 count Bristol linen.
Yeah, it is on 46 count. So here is the first one. This is Timeless.
I was right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at me get see.
So it is just this beautiful,
always trust a Virgo,
goldish yellow, very, very fall kind of.
Yes.
Yellow, would you say? Green.
I would say very golden.
It's like a pea green.
Maybe. It's definitely
pea yellow.
We definitely do not see color the same.
This is not pea green.
It's not even green.
No, you could consider it's yellow.
Thank you.
But it's like a gold. It's not like not like a bright yellow.
Mustard.
Yes.
There we go.
It's not like
mustard.
Grandma's stuffing yellow.
No. See, it's more gold than that.
See, this is
That's
like
yellow,
brighter yellow,
this
and
is
this is
mustard.
Yeah, but see when you hold it, how it's got the greenish tone to it.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is timeless. I told you they're not surged yet.
But they're still pretty.
Yes.
They're just, you know, they're diamonds in the rough.
This next one is old fashioned. And this is it. So, this is a gray and purple. This is two-tone.
Purple.
Let me see. If I hold
If
it
you hold it with that one, maybe.
with timeless behind it, maybe you can tell that it's hard on camera.
It'll show up.
There you go.
I have faith.
So it's a gray and a purple, to be simple.
I really, really like that. That would be really
very
good for
pretty.
like Quaker gone home could actually.
So that's called old fashioned. This next one is called a long, long time ago. It is also a gray. So I did 3 that are gray and a
With a
color
color.
to kind of be kind of Halloween-y.
Yes.
So this one's kind of a gray and kind of a blood
It's like
burgundy.
an old bruise is what this looks
Yeah.
like to me. Good bruise.
So that's called a long, long time ago. I'll go ahead and show you the other gray one.
Yeah. Because they're very different, but like
Yeah. This one is gray and orangish.
that days of old.
This is Days of Old.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love that one so hard.
So there's the 3. I'll show them to you again. The 3 that are two-toned are Days of Old, A Long, Long Time Ago, and then I'll flip it around, an Old Fashioned. It's gray and purple. So these are very Halloween kind of inspired.
Yes.
And then we have 3 one-color ones,
Neutralize.
which is the Timeless. And then we have Blast from the Past, which is a, woo,
That is.
it looked really good. And then
There you go. Yeah. It's more of a brownish kind of.
it's a brownish bronze.
Bronze.
Brown.
Rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was Blast from the Past. And then the last one is Heirloom.
Okay, so out of the grays that we've ever done, this
Which is a
gray
Which
is
maybe
like,
when they're next to each other,
yes, you can really see it.
so you
there.
can see it there.
This is more of like a rusty kind of color.
So this is Blast from the Past, and this is
so pretty.
and now we're
Heirloom.
getting blown out.
That's okay.
There you
It
go.
looks really good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a sampler on that. I've
There
already
you go.
decided when I find one.
So this is like a browner. This is a grayer in simple terms.
Yes. So this collection is
It's very fall winter, and
really do.
and it's more. So even the double color ones, I think these are more
they're
subtle.
more muted, I guess you could. I would, yeah,
So here are the 3 again that are.
more solid tone.
Oh my God, I'm struggling. There you go.
Come on, hands.
So this is Heirloom,
Heirloom.
Timeless, Blast from the Past. I keep looking at it. I don't remember the names.
You'll have it because you're gonna see them so many times in the next couple of weeks.
And then these are the 3 multicolored ones,
Oh,
which you can't tell there's purple in there and gray.
here you go.
Yes.
No, my hands aren't working.
See, it's hard because they're not surged either.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know which edge to grab. So there you go.
Okay, so that is
New fabrics.
Simpler Times. So we're really proud of that. We are releasing that at Needlework
Expo.
We're releasing it there. It'll be available. That's the new fabric that we have, and Expo happens to coincide with the fall winter release time.
So now we have Market and Expo.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see, because this is our first time doing, it was our
Yes.
first year doing wholesale, and I don't know how just a digital market's going to go, so it'll be interesting to
It's
see.
going to be a learning curve.
Yeah,
We're
I
gonna
signed up
learn.
for it. I definitely like Market, though. Definitely
Yes.
going back to that.
That was a hoot. Honestly, I like the aftermarket things.
It was really fun. It was fun meeting shops, fun
Yes. And people.
people, meeting people, creating opportunities. I love it. Is that everything going on?
I think so.
Then we have our fabric of the month. And so what is it, August 21st?
First? Nope. Now it's the 22nd, I
Well,
guess.
technically the 22nd now. So probably around October, we're going to be announcing for signups for all our 2023 stuff.
Yes.
So that's on the horizon.
So look out for that.
Probably around
We
October.
will have a video before that.
Hopefully. I have been trying to post some. Make sure you're in our Facebook group.
Yes.
Not that page, but the actual Facebook
The
Fortnight
group
Fabrics group.
page.
I just haven't had time. I kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do this on the actual page," but no. The group is where everybody's at.
The group is where we live.
Instagram as well.
Yes. We haven't had a TikTok yet. That's not happening.
No. Hey, do you remember when we were supposed to start a plant YouTube channel this year? And then we got busy.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, we might do a podcast. That might make it easier.
Yeah, we're thinking about starting a podcast.
I think it'll be much easier. I don't have to worry about being filmed.
We'll let you know. Those are pretty much all of
That's
our
all
updates, though.
Yeah. So next
I don't
one you
think we
see
have
will
anything.
probably be more stitching because that's what's getting done now.
And then we're still rooting for me to get a ribbon, right?
We are
Yay.
ribbon rooting for Derek.
Absolutely.
We'll revisit this topic once the judging has occurred. Because he's going to get one on his trick pony that y'all haven't met yet.
Lord have mercy.
One trick. Okay, so is that all we're doing today on this
I
video?
think that's it. I think we're good.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't, like, subscribe, and ding that notification bell.
Comment. Do all the things.
That you do on a YouTube channel,
Well,
a
we'll
regular YouTube channel.
We'll see you again sometime soon.
Bye!